Society was created in the 1920s in Germany. The leading Vril mediums were Mariatzich, Gudrun, Sigrun, Traute and Heike. The Vril emblem has the following meaning. Left, the black side represents the present dark age of lies and deception. An evil cabal rules over this world and creates war after war. In the middle, we see the lightning strike of divine intervention and Judgment Day. The right side in purple represents the new golden age. This age will be an age of peace, freedom and enlightenment. Dear brothers and sisters, this time I'd like to make a video about the last couple of months of my activism on my German channel and why I am right now in Villa General Belgrano in Argentina. About half a year ago, my mother took the decision to go on pension in Argentina, and we decided to buy a house here, and we tried it, but right now we are in a legal battle with the owner of the house, and at the same time me and my house sister cannot stay here. It's really difficult to get your residency in Argentina. So we are planning to go back to the Untersberg in the area of Salzburg in Germany, in Bavaria. And we're gonna ask the money back from the house, sell the car and travel back with the dogs all the way back to Europe. Why I've not made any videos for my English channel is quite logical. My latest video on my German channel, Alex on the prophecies of Peter Dünhoff, has had over 20,000 views. I started my German channel about 3 years ago and I got over 350,000 views already. So the traffic on my German channel is really high. Because I got so many views, I also started investing more time in making the videos and it became better and better. Villa General Belgrano is a German colony in Argentina, in the area of Cordoba, around 1.5 hours drive from Cordoba city, and there are many Germans here from the older generation that know the truth. I'm really happy that I could make this trip to Argentina, to this German town actually, and I could talk openly with the people here for the first time practically in a long time. Okay, you can always talk open over the internet, over Skype, but that's not the same when you practically see real people and you talk openly about the real history of World War II and Adolf Hitler. I got a great video online about Germania and New Berlin, not New Berlin, the capital city of Germania, Berlin, on how it would have been if the Allies and the Soviets, both under Zionist Jewish control, wouldn't have destroyed the Third Reich. I'll show the video right now. As you could have seen, it is an incredible dream that Adolf Hitler had to create a beautiful Reich for the Germans. As most of my viewers know, that Adolf Hitler wasn't the evil maniac, an evil dictator that everybody believes to be, who was indoctrinated by official media, Hollywood movies, and official educational systems, all controlled by you-know-who, the so-called Chosenites. And it's really horrible to know that so many people still don't know the truth. Nevertheless, the awakening that has been going on since over 10 years now is a reality. More and more people are waking up to the truth. The truth that there are cures for cancer as well. I made a really long video for my German channel on the forbidden cancer cures, proving that you can heal yourself from cancer if you take the alternative way and treat yourself with a vegan, vegetarian diet, basic diet, and treat yourself with MMS, with ESIAC, with the Gerson method, and even with Latril or amygdalin. You can do all of this and you can heal yourself from cancer. At the same time, I also made a video on the truth about smoking. The Zionist Jews, they don't care at all about our health. The pharma industry proves it. They want us all dead. The proof of this is that 1/3 to 1/2 of the European population will get cancer in his or her lifetime. At the same time, they treat us with chemicals and irradiation that actually kill us off. If you keep your cancer untreated unofficially, or well, officially, you live longer than when you're treated with chemotherapy or radiation therapy. Smoking is not as bad as they depict it. It actually creates a kind of protection, a mucus. It creates a mucus in your lungs that protects you from the plutonium particles in the atmosphere. The real reason why the cancer rate has skyrocketed in the last 60 years is because the Americans and the Russians made over 1,500 nuclear tests under and in the air. These plutonium particles are everywhere in the atmosphere and they nest themselves inside your lungs, and that is why you have a high cancer rate. At the same time, the Zionist Jews removed all anti-carcinogenic substances from our food chain. They removed everything from our food chain that is naturally anti-carcinogenous. I found another video on Facebook, actually, on a song from Elvis Presley. I'll show it to you now.
Judeo-Christians everywhere, they think they really care. Nothing myself I can't conceive, all the things they believe. My one and only prayer is that someday I'll share my hopes, my dreams come true. The truth about the Jews, none of us can never know how much they hate it so. My only prayer will be someday they all will see, but it's all only make believe. My heart's a wedding ring, Jesus is all my everything. He sets my heart on fire to find out who's a liar. Some of us already know how far we have to go. My only prayer will be someday they all will see, but it's all only make believe. My one and only prayer is that someday I'll share my hopes, my dreams come true. The truth about the Jews, none of us can never know how much they hate us so. My only prayer will be someday the rest will see, but it's all only make believe.
Well, this song shows us that Elvis Presley also knew the truth about the you-know-who. Everybody will finally know the truth about them. The Zionist Jews who control over us, who control every aspect of our lives, who control the food industry, the water supply, the health industry, all forms of governance, the media, education, etc., etc., etc. They create this illusory reality that we all accept then as reality. Another example is the modern science. Modern science has no basis in truth. Modern science is utterly laughable. If you read the books of Amron Rizi from the Vedas, the Vedic universe, you know that the universe has multi-frequency based dimensions and that there are souls, etheric entities, spirits, ghosts, poltergeists, even mythological entities are all in the other world, like fairies, they also exist. This is all a reality that you have to awake to. Yeah, well, our plan right now is to go back to the Untersberg mountain in Germany, Bavaria, Germany. And we hopefully will get there within the next 3 to 6 months. We have to get out of Argentina. In Argentina, you're only allowed to stay if you have $250,000 in your bank account, or if you have a fixed job that pays you enough that then you can get a visa for 2 years, so long as you have the job, or you have to marry. It's really difficult getting into Argentina, and it's really difficult getting your residency. So we're going to try it in Germany, even though Europe is being inundated by George Soros and all the Zionists that they're actually orchestrating this genocide of the European people. And we hopefully will go in the area of Salzburg and have a house there in the middle of the, well, in a village somewhere, far away from the city, well, at a medium distance from the city, where there are farms, where you can buy directly from the farmers. And yeah, and hope for the best. I still believe that Judgment Day is upon us and that it's really close. I made a video for my German channel again over the extraterrestrial entities that visit us every day, over the Imperial Germans. And during the production of the video, I actually felt the entities visiting me, well, the Sasani, the Lyrans, the Pleiadians, even the Aldebaranians, etc., etc., etc. Well, my videos on my German channels, they give you at least 3,500 times, even more. As I said before, my latest video on the prophecy of Donov got over 20,000 views in less than 6 days. It's incredible. I really have a public on my German channel. At the same time, I can produce on the go now, because a YouTuber found my video so important that he donated to me an entire MacBook Pro in worth of $2,000 or more. So yeah, I focus on my German channel. My English channel gets not even 100 views a day. That is why I do not produce videos for my English channel anymore, or only very seldom or very rarely. And don't take it personal, but what would you guys do if a video is so much work, so much editing, so much time consuming, then you would also switch to your native tongue. As I said before, there's a war. There's a war going on in our galaxy, a war going on in our universe. I made a video, Alex on the Galactic War, explaining this in detail. It's basically like this. There are two factions. The ones, the Zionist Jews, who are collaborating with negative entities, the Draconians or the Reptilians, the small and tall grays, and even the insectoids are also out there. These are practically the negative entities. The Reptilians are ruled by a queen. It's a matriarchy, a manifestation of the Whore of Babylon. I'm still reading the Bible. I'm not through it completely, but I believe in God and in Judgment Day and also in Christ, and that this day will come within our lifetimes. I think it's going to be within the next years. Again, in the Bible it is stated that no one knows the date, no one knows the hour, not even the angels know the date, and not even Jesus Christ on earth knows when it's going to happen. Only the Father, who's up there, who can see practically through time, knows the exact date on when Judgment Day will take place. The awakening is a reality. This awakening is in the Bible called the Apocalypse, the unveiling. The awakening has been taking place since at least 10 years, if not longer, and it's going to culminate the Zionist Jews are doing everything to instigate World War III. If you only look at the news, now with North Korea, a couple of years ago it was with the Ukraine crisis, now it's North Korea. They're preparing everything to ignite the Third World War. And as I said before, the Imperial Germans, according to various prophecies, like from the prophecy of the Zina van Rensburg, they will intervene during the Third World War, and Jesus Christ will also appear during the Third World War, and Judgment Day will take place during the Third World War. This is going to happen in the next years. Again, I don't know the dates, I don't know when it's going to happen, and anybody who says that he knows the dates is either misled or lying. Anyway, Argentina, the Villa General Belgrano is beautiful, but Argentina has many problems. Many politicians are corrupt. At the same time, they betray people, or they pull the money out of the social welfare system, or they pull the money out of the schools, the politicians. The same people who rule over Germany, who rule over England, the same people who rule over the United States, who rule over Sweden, who rule over Australia, also rule here. The economy is really in distress here. Over half of the population of Argentina lives in poverty, at least 20 million people. The money here is really expensive. Our house, which is around 90 square meters with 500 square meters terrain, costs around 100,000 US dollars. My mother took on a loan to pay for this house, but our plan now is to get the money back with our lawyer, repay the loan, and go to the Untersberg mountain in Bavaria, Germany. According to various prophecies, the area there will be peaceful, relatively peaceful, when the Russians invade or liberate Europe. Well, this is my vlog video, update video for my English channel. I know it won't get many views. I hope you guys are well. Stay strong, stay put, keep going, do what you're doing, and stay alive. And if you can, try to enlighten the people that you get to know, or be active on the web, do blogs, do videos, or share even on Facebook interesting stuff that people should know about. I share my Facebook all the time. I rarely get likes, but I at least know that people see it. Yeah. My mother knows the truth, but she doesn't dare to share anything controversial out of fear of losing her job. It's normal. Many people who are entwined in the system cannot speak their mind or speak their voice without fear of losing their job. And I will keep going. I've been doing this for years. And in Germany at least I will get welfare, or in Austria. And I will keep my activism going, but I won't be able to do revisionist videos or all these topics concerning the Jews, because the laws in Germany are really tough. And at the same time, the censorship is ongoing. Red Ice Radio, as an example, got censored during the Charlottesville event. Bewusst TV, a German website, got censored as well. Hundreds of revisionist books that were freely available on Amazon were censored in the last half year. Many websites, even the Greatest Story Never Told website, was attacked and censored. It's online again. But still, we are under constant attack. And we have to keep these websites alive for the people that still don't know the truth, have the ability to inform themselves when the global turning takes place. And if you feel the calling of doing a difference, if you ask yourself, what can I do? Either by mouth propaganda, speaking on subject and people that you know of in real life, trying to make them think, show them videos that would clarify all of this, then do it. Or if you want to make your own videos, then do it as well. Right now I'm really successful on my German channel. I will keep focusing on my German channel. Of course, my English channel is not dead, but if I ever would get more views, more traffic, then I would be more inclined to make videos for my English channel. Nevertheless, I'm happy that I can speak to you guys, and I believe that at the end God will be victorious. All prophecies depict God victorious, that the Imperial Germans with their allies in the outer space will be victorious against the reptilians, against the insectoids, against the greys, tall and short greys, and against the Zionists in this world. Again, the outer world is controlled by the Zionists nearly completely. Syria, a country that is being destroyed right now, was not on control of the Rothschilds. The inner world, Gaza, is still free. At the same time, the Federation of Light is on our side. They keep depicting in their transmedia transcripts that we should believe in Christ, believe in God for ultimate salvation. And this war is about your souls. The negative ET civilizations trade in souls because they consume souls, pretty much as the Zionist Jews sacrifice children to this day. This is a war about your souls, not about your bodies. And according to the Bible, the meek shall inherit the earth. You know who they are if you've done your research. At the end, the truth will be victorious and everybody will accept the truth. Many greetings from Villa General Belgrano, Argentina, and cheers!
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.